Well, Steve McGay, it looks like your great debate community is falling apart in front of you. You should have kept your mouth shut during your precious rub and coke night. You said too much. Now, let the syndicates learn speak for themselves.
I'm going to tell you something that you're not privy to and that nobody in here is privy to, okay? So let me get this out. Christopher Mowdy and his wife, Shannon, what's her name? Shannon Rocky. They have a group called the Philosophy of Religion, which has 215,000 members. That they did not start. It was given to them. It was actually bequeathed to them over a period of time. They did not start this group. They want to reactivate this group, and they want a lot of people from the GDC to go over to that group because they see how the GDC has been active. We have more people active every month than they ever have seen, and that means active as in they post, they leave a comment, or they +1. When you go to the insight on the GDC analysis, it shows you the analytics. We have about 500 active people a month. That's a lot. It really is. And they wanted people to go to Philosophy of Religion. Fair enough. And one of the reasons they wanted the people to do that is because they saw the growth in the GDC. And they wanted me to turn over the GDC to Sam so that Christopher Mowdy could then coerce people to go over to Philosophy of Religion.
I'm sorry, I'm moving in the other room.
That's fine. That is something that I know for a fact. That I've had multiple people tell me as well. And it backfired on them. Because one, the Philosophy of Religion doesn't have the activity we have, even though there are 250,000 people. They don't have nearly the amount of active engagement we have. They don't have the name recognition we have. You say, oh, I'm from the Philosophy of Religion. People are like, who the fuck is that? But you go somewhere and say, hey, I'm from the Great Debate community. Anybody who knows a lot about these topics have heard of us. Be surprised. They don't know about us. We have name recognition. And they wanted me to give that name recognition over to Dragnaut. And I told them no. I told Mowdy straight up, when I had my discussion with him, I know what I'm doing. I'm leading this the way I want. And you're not a member of the GDC, so I don't know why this is even pertinent to you. But I did this out of respect for Dragnaut, because Dragnaut wanted me to talk to Mowdy. Well, lo and behold, I found out it's because they wanted me to eventually give the control of the GDC to Dragnaut. And when that didn't happen, Dragnaut and Sam launched this whole brass tacks things to try to come up with a narrative to show me inept to lead the GDC. Sam and Drag are banned from the GDC forever. Dragnaut was my friend who backstabbed me hard. He came up with a narrative with Sam that I had some kind of depression that I don't have. It's unacceptable. It's unexcusable. I have dealt with depression before, not myself, but through my brother and people I've gone out with. It's a very serious condition. And to malign somebody to say that they have depression when they don't is a very serious offense. And I cannot excuse that because I don't have depression.
Anything that I'm about to say does not necessarily reflect the views or thoughts of Christopher Mowdy.
Do we need a lawyer to notarize this
These views
statement,
represent
Shannon?
my thoughts and opinions, my personal take on this, and again, do not in any way reflect that of Christopher Mowdy or his channel. So this stupid fucking cunt gets on his channel, all right? And he's like, me and Chris are a part of some weird like conspiracy to overtake his channel or his group. I don't know, like what does he have? Does he have a community that has like 1,000 people in it or some shit?
Yeah.
That I'm trying to siphon people away to get them to the Philosophy of Religion community that me and Chris are in charge of. And blah, blah, blah. So let me just put some actual data out here. I own the Philosophy of Religion community. It was given to me when it had about 9,000 members in it because the previous owner is a Buddhist and he wanted to go focus on his Buddhism. I co-owned it for a while with another Zen Buddhist. He stepped down about a year and a half ago. I made the rules. I made the platform. I set it up. I have a mod community set up on the side where the moderators and I do our job. It has 215,000 members in it. My participation is average for a Google Plus community. It's a highlighted Google Plus community. I do not make money off this community. I don't even really participate in this community. I just kind of moderate it. I just kind of keep track of it. I am not trying to siphon members away from whatever the fuck Steve has going on. I lose and gain his total subscriber base and community member base in a day. I lose 1,500, I gain 1,700. I lose 12, I gain 2. Like, I don't give two flying fucks how many people are in this community. I just care that they follow the fucking rules. That's it. I don't care. So, all that in mind, there is no conspiracy. I don't give two fucks about this guy or his community. Chris doesn't own this community either. I have much better things to do with my time than try and siphon away his 800 dumb fucking atheists that think they know philosophy. Like, what the fuck was he thinking? Like, you guys are trying to get the members to come to POR and then we're going to hand the community over to draft. Like, dude, if you're going to get drunk and fucking rant, at least come up with something coherent that makes some fucking sense. And get off my fucking bra strap. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Nobody gives a fuck about you or your bitch-ass little community. Nobody cares. Off you go. Bye-bye.
Well, the other thing is, and maybe if he was to craft a coherent conspiracy, he would know I'm not a member of your community.
Right. Like, that's the thing that kills me. It's like, and Chris isn't even a member of the community. My co-owner is Oz. Oz is a placeholder for the community in case anything ever happens to my account. And then I have a POR account that's also the owner. Like, most of these people aren't even in my community. Like, he didn't even do his research before he talked his shit, which is weird. It just makes him look stupid and desperate. Like, do you have to make so much noise around your own community to get people to hang out? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This community has been highlighted by Google Plus for 5 fucking years. This is a long-standing giant so far as philosophy communities go with Google, and it will die out just like every other fucking community does. Like, it's okay. It's okay, Steve. Calm down. Jesus fucking Christ.
You just sound like you're bitter about me not being able to siphon people over.
I was going to say, that sounds exactly like what somebody who's pissed about not getting all the members siphoned from the GDC.
That's what you guys can see right through me. You guys can see right through me.
It's fucking, like, to be honest, to echo, it's fucking stupid. The idea that I don't have his best interests in mind is just so laughably and provably false that he's just delusional. Like, I'm convinced that there's something mental going on. I'm not a professional.
Well, yeah, this is a weird level of paranoia, right? Like, every single one of his members could also be a member in every other fucking religious community in Google Plus and still participate in his community. Like, it's not like one and done, son. Like, you can actually play in more than one fucking backyard. Like, it's just so detached from reality that it's like, I'm glad I'm not a part of his real life, because that's just fucked up shit right there.